Okay, so in this video, I want to take you through how to do a pull-up or a chin-up, depending on which version you are working on, okay? When you're doing a pull-up, the only difference between the two is that your pull-up will have an overhand grip and your hands will be a little wider. Your chin-up will have an underhand grip and your hands will be a little bit narrower. So I'm using a doorway pull-up bar because a lot of you are working with this particular pull-up bar. And as you can see, when I come under the bar and I hold onto the bar, my feet are touching and my arms are slightly bent. So I want you to make sure that when you are going to set up, you can fully grip the bar and get set up nice and strong. If it's a little bit of a reach, I would like you to bring in a stool or a chair or something so that you can get yourself to that bar and really take your time to grip your hands on the bar. All right, so that's the first step. And I'm gonna show you first with a chin up. So the chin up, I'm gonna take my hands and sort of right inside the shoulders, bring my hands up, okay? So I'll internally rotate so that my pinkies are in line with my thumbs, not out here, and then I'll reach directly up into that pull-up bar. I'll start by wrapping my pinky and then get all the other fingers around, all right? So now I have a nice grip and my hand is really touching that bar. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Notice I'm actually coming out with my tippy toes. I don't know if you can see that, but here now I've got that really strong grip on the bar. All of my fingers are wrapped. The palm of my hand is really pressing into that bar. Now, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna come off my tippy toes and I'm going to come to the hang position first. And I'm gonna turn around so you can see that hang position. All right, now I'm gonna take my feet behind me and crisscross them in this hang. Now, here my ribs are flaring. The first part is to pull your ribs towards your hips and shoulders down towards your back pocket. So if you see that, I'm kind of going from this really just dead hang to now an active hang position. So as you start your pull-up or chin-up, the first part is to set that core, and it's gonna be the same with both the movements. Once you get that set up, you're ready to grip and pull your elbows down towards your hips to get yourself over the bar. All right, so now I'm gonna show you again. I'll take my time. I'll set up that grip nice and strong. I'll get my arms extended, take those feet behind me, tuck the core, pull, pause for a moment over top the bar. Make sure your shoulders are down. You don't want to be shruggy here, so pull down nice and high, and then control the way down. All right, so I always think, again, elbows towards those hips. Now, when you're doing the pull-up, again, like I said, the difference is going to be that your hands are going to be wider. You don't have the assistance of your biceps. It's definitely more concentrated on the back, so it's a little bit more challenging. Now, everyone's grip is going to be a little bit different in terms of width and your shoulder width. So for me, what I like to do is, again, I'll place my hands here, and then I'll reach up like I'm doing an overhead press, and that's sort of where I feel comfortable. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, now reach up, and now where does that bring me? That brings me sort of between. I'm not at this wide grip and I'm not in the narrow grip anymore. So what I'm gonna do with my bars, I'm gonna take my hand and go here. All right, that becomes a little bit different, and I think some people kind of either go too narrow or too wide. But what I like to do is what's called a tactical grip. So I'm gonna wrap my thumb over top. So now I'm gonna come in here, wrap my thumb over top. Again, taking your time with that grip, start by placing the heel of your hand, then wrapping your fingers. Here again, heel of your hand, wrap your fingers. I'm gonna do the same setup, all right? Cross the legs, hang, pull into that nice hollow body position. Now elbows to hip, all the way up over the bar, shoulders away from those ears, and then control the way down. So those are your two variations: big focus, core; other big focus, grip and hand placement. And there you have it.